Good evening. Welcome back, all of my time travelers. I was going to say my triggered chronos, but that doesn't. No, we're gonna stick with the alliteration. It is the literary device I am most comfortable with, other than foreshadowing. Uh, Hello, welcome. I am the Corundum Cat, and this is episode 4 of our semi-amateurly, fully voiced long play of the hit JRPG Chrono Trigger. Let me go ahead and get a game loaded here, so we are not simply staring at a handsome menu screen. But where are we at? Okay, jumping back into the world map, it is currently 600 AD, as much as present day, present time has any true meaning to time travelers like ourselves. We made it back from the future, Great Scott, and while we were there, discovered that a giant subterranean monster called Lavos is going to burst out of the world in 1999 AD, scouring the surface of the planet, leaving humanity living a hideous, tortured existence in the ruins of their once great cities. We've decided to do something about that, and got a hot tip from a random monster in a cave somewhere, the Heckran, that, if only the Fiend Lord Magus, who waged war against humanity in 600 AD, and summoned the mighty Lavos, if only he had wiped out humanity in 600, we would not be shanking the Heckran in his own cave. We did that, and we went straight Dracula flow on him. Those counterattacks weren't nothing to me. So, also, we briefly got transported to the end of time itself. It's a really lousy kind of waiting room with an old dude and a monster who taught us magic. The magic is nice, though. Appropriately enough, having been told that the Fiend Lord Magus is responsible for summoning Lavos, we've gone once again back to 600 AD, the War of the Ancients, the War of the early Kingdom of Guardia against the Fiend Lord, and we're going to put the boots to him, right, medium style. Our first stop with that, after clearing the grand battle of Zenan Bridge, and I'm certain that there will be no side effects at all to altering the course of famous battles. Did soldiers survive that were meant to die? Who knows? I'm sure that additional bloodlines, any choices they make, will not, in fact, alter the fabric of time and space. At least we're not going to stick around to find out. But anyway, yes, scuttlebutt from all the taverns after we went on a quest for jerky, buying cured meat that cost more than a suit of armor and weaponry, the best available in any of the shops, and immediately gave it away. What was it? The magical legendary sword, the Masamune, apparently rests in the top of these mountains, which we are currently loitering around the base of, and we need that sword, I guess, to slay Magus, so the story goes. The legendary hero, a local boy from the village of Port named Tata, is a total fraud and a hack who was fleeing from a single one of these ogre things. So I think he did not, in fact, slay Magus historically. I think we might have to fill in for him. I think we might have to, get our hands a little bit dirty here. So let's make it up this mountain and see how things go. And in the meantime, these bellbirds, why you gotta do that? I mean, I was gonna kill him anyway, but now it's personal. But I think that is pretty. Yeah, I believe that is that is pretty well the wrap up to this point. In classic fashion, we need to see about a man. We need to see a man about a magic sword, and then slay a great lord of monsters. At some point, I'm going to have to think of an appropriate voice for the Fiend Lord Magus. I had an idea for that in a previous week, and I've since forgotten what it was. It'll come back to me. Or it won't. And this is a very similar environment to the Truce Canyon, which is one of our gates to 600 AD, but it is a different environment. And we're just going to try to firewall these. The ones with the clubs, as we recall, are weak to fire in so much as, okay, you can burn its club when it takes fire damage. Apparently from any source. The monsters have figured out tools. We're too late. $500G. I think I don't recall if this environment is. Now look at that dude trying to ambuscade us. Trying and failing, because we are just too darn pretty. But yeah, we're looting. Oh, little bird man, little bird ninja man, how you doing? Are you friendly? He is not friendly. Did I already roll out a Bob Hoskins impersonation from Vegas? Oh. No, I didn't rule that out. I'm not sure I considered that at all. Refresh my memory. Which is a famous Bob Hoskins voice? Got more of that magic water. Smee and Hook. Oh, that's tempting. I admit, if we were doing Hook voices, I think I'd be more likely to do Dustin Hoffman as Captain James Hook. You know, for all the time that these children are traveling through time, daggers bearing the name James Hook will be thrown into the doorways of their children's children's children. And because we can time travel, we can actually make good on that threat. Little Birdman absolutely putting us on the glass, waking up his buddy. Come on now. That ain't cool. You know, I did. We're talking about legendary pirates. I did in fact consider Kermit T. Frog for Magus, if only because it's the logical inversion of him fighting a frog. Could I do? I could probably pull. You know, I could probably dial in an Eddie Valiant impression. I like that. Who summoned evil Lavos, right? You know, that's the question on everybody's mind. I don't know, bird guys. I'm not sure you want to do this. Y'all go down in one hit. Like, don't pick this fight. I'm not trying to be Ivan Drago here, but right, you know, if they die, they die. Well, they go down in one. They go down in one slash from Marl and Luca. Yeah. Yeah. Know what I was a thought which I got interrupted by previously. I don't recall if it applies to basic treasure chests. The fancy magically sealed treasure chests, like, you can open them multiple times throughout history. Like, and if the later time period where you do it, if you can go back to revisit the zone, and then, like, you know, open it in the future, open it in the present, open it in 600, and it's the same chest, so you can get, like, multiples of the same items. I don't recall if that is the case with just the generic treasure chests around here.
Quiet, you'll ruin our ambush.
Who you ambushing, guys? Who you ambushing? We'll just top up our health in case they're ambushing me. Smee's me. That's the real problem. Whoa, whoa. Okay, I had forgotten that was a thing. Oh, got a silver stud. Man, get the Majamel brothers on this. That sounds great. What does it do? Oh, reduces MP consumption by half. Okay, yeah, oh, right. And then the gold is, like, puts it down to 75, or from 75, like, reduces it to 1. I gotta say, we have so many fun items, and, we have so few, slots to use them. We use a lot of magic, I think, as Chrono, with, just kind of obligatorily using, Cyclone in addition to everything else, so we'll give that to him. Oh, and you just opened that up. Now they're gonna make me check again. What was that? The golden earring? Or silver earring. Oh, boosts max HP. That's good for everybody. Wow. We definitely want that on Marley while she is in the party. Make her a bit more likely to survive. Oh, okay, that wasn't much of a detour. I'm having flashbacks to skies. You know, we got the Moonstone mines getting dropped to the conveyors. This is nothing. This ambush ain't nothing to me. We were straight dropping. God, magic is so effective. I would be willing to bet, right? Like, if more people had access to the awesome power of pure creation and used it as a man might an especially sharp rock in the pursuit of raw violence against his fellow beings, I bet if you had a society where everyone was so armed with elemental devastation that it would be both peaceful and erudite. And I think they'd be just really chill dudes. Tim, you're on a plane. This is devotion to the craft. Well, welcome from parts unknown. 35,000 feet. Beware of that gremlin currently taking apart the engine. What a nice view. Yeah, this guy knows. Just hanging out and enjoying the misty mountains here.
Mountains are so nice.
Yeah, right, dude. I'm gonna block his view. Oh, wait. Okay. Man, I was just doing a bit. I've been bribed. Awesome. Oh, I need to, I need to be a dislikable citizen more often. That's really working out for me. Man, yeah, actually, no, we've got... Theft has paid off for us. We made so much money when we were in prison. Yeah, I think the only sensible way to live in a world is without rules, right? Alternately, if the rule that we followed led us to this place, of what use was the rule? That, oh my goodness, that was what I was gonna do for Magus. I was gonna do Javier Bardem, a la Anton Chigurh. I think Smee might be funnier. I like the one-legged ladder. That's cute. They just very generous giving items to us. 2 swords. A little. It's okay. 6 more defense for Luca. Probably not worth losing 2 speed, but just a straight 7 upgrade on defense for Chrono. Absolutely, we'll take that. He will be shiny and golden. Smug bird. Think I don't see you there. I do. I do. Yeah, I've had an apostrophe. Okay, is this? Oh yeah, that's the creepy mystical music. So this is boss fight o'clock. Let's go ahead and top up. Yeah, everyone's MP is pretty good. Marley's probably not going to use that much, but we have all this ether, so like just pass around the bottle. Nothing is, of course, more terrible, desperate, and depraved than a party in the depths of an ether bench. Oh, this is right. Okay, I was like, wait, what's that? It's like, that is the gate key as our key item. That's cute. All right. Yo, what do you got, little guy? You got you some green hair. I'm not one to talk. I ain't judging. Look at these spikes.
I'm the wind. Whoosh. I'm still the wind. Whoosh.
Okay, will you give me a magic tab if I keep bothering you? Because that guy outside did. No? Aw, man. Just sitting there in the sunlight, a beautiful sword that is the size of my entire body.
Hey, don't go up there.
Kid's got some leap on him, man.
Do you come to take it? The Masamune, I mean.
Yes. Yes, we are hardened criminals.
I thought so. Wait just a second. All right. Oh, big brother, where are you, Massa?
I gotta be careful how I do that, boys.
What is it, Mune? Oh, not again.
What, these little Fraggle Rock kids are gonna square up?
Oh, you thought you'd make a name for yourself as a hero by grabbing the Masamune, did you? What a buffoon!
Yo, okay, try me. You got a third big brother, right? You can stand on top of each other, put a trench coat on, then maybe you'll be ready to face the big boys.
Humans are all the same, aren't they? That's how you use the sword.
Oh, it's how you use the sword that's important.
Not just that you have the strongest one.
I mean, yeah, and how we're gonna use the sword is we're gonna beat up the Fiend Lord. I don't. Oh, you can't even understand something as simple as that. Guess that proves you're human. Was that a test? Okay, I'm used to being the really, really racist one in these playthroughs. Man, this is getting...
What should we do?
Well, the usual. Test them. Might as well give them a chance to entertain us for a while. Oh, come on, yeah. Is it gonna be rock, paper, scissors? Are we gonna play hopscotch? What do you got? Three-legged race? Come on.
All right, here we go. Whoosh!
Kids, I'm hype on ether, and y'all are just little imp dudes. Yeah, cool. Anyway, new dual tech, Fire Sword. Like Flame World, but it hits much harder. Kudos to them for using X-Strike. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. What? Panacea. Confusion is a problem. Napalm? I haven't tried napalm yet. Why haven't I tried napalm? Why am I not fighting everyone with napalm? Luca just has a grenade. Yeah! Firebomb Academy, what up? Masamune are powerless. Yo, I'll take a level up for that. That was an easy fight. Yo, kids, you still want to be a supervillain? Get out of my way. Give me the sword.
Hey, Massa, these ones are pretty tough.
No one's lasted this long since Cyrus. My voice keeps changing.
What should we do?
We fight them for real, of course. Oh, yeah, sure. Uh-huh. Yeah, that was your warm-up round. Okay. We still got ether, kids. You party with the adults next time, right?
All right, this is it.
No more games. With Massa's bravery. And Mune's brains. Oh, that explains a lot. He goes whoosh. We are unstoppable. Huh. Hi, kid. Alright, so, were mistakes made? God, we're gonna be serial crushed. This is a huge guy. Whirlwind energy. Wait, someone told us about that. Yeah, that's what we get for paying attention to random people in bars. Wind Slash dissipates hurricane energy. Which is the sort of thing that a drunk tells you all the time, but... We'll put more ether into Chrono. Hopefully Chrono can get another attack in. So you don't hit me with no tornado. That extra health from Marley has already proven to be clutch. Brilliant. Okay. Catching them before they can use their catching Wind Slash is kind of critical. That is a real big hit if it gets off. I kind of like that they became 12 feet tall. That's great.
They beat us, Massa. That was fun.
I'm start channeling Ayla all of a sudden there.
That was fun. Do you think they'll fix us?
Will they find our proper owner? Whoa, kids, whoa. Yes, it'll be all right. These kids ain't all right.
Oh, so this is the Masamune. It looks like it's been broken for ages.
That's okay. Look, we'll get Frank Goldfinger on this. He'll put a new hilt on it from his pocket. We'll hit Magus with it.
Allow me. We'll ride the wind to the base of the mountain. Good luck to you.
It'd be very funny if this kid just like shot us 6,000 feet in the air and then turned off the cyclone. Bye. You think we're giving up our magic sword? Heck no. Okay. So that was one location. That's, yeah, the Denadoro Mountains. Should we go heckle? Like, go back to the fake kid who's like, oh, I'm the hero. He lived to the south, right? While we're wandering around, though, this is the magic cave that explorer Toma was also talking about. It's not really a cave, and I'm not sure it's magic, but that's just... It's on the world map, and we'll try to remember that's there. Okay. Where was it? I think we have... Actually, Tata's house is... Yeah. Yo, kid. Give me your lunch money.
Forgive me. Truth be told, I plucked this badge from a floor that's having some besotted froggish fellow dropped it as he stumbled out. I thought to sell it, see, but then everyone started calling me the hero when they saw it, and well, I didn't know what to do but go along with it. But it's too much for me. This hero business. I've had enough. Here, you can have the badge.
Yo, I'm the hero. Look at me. I'm the hero now.
Oh, what was I thinking? I knew it turned out to be something like this. I ought to have seen it sooner.
And he became, Mr. Krabs. It's fine. That happens.
Oh, listen to him. Who does he think he was going around bragging to everyone he'd raised the hero?
Well, all right. Now we have a badge that says we are in charge. I love it. Is this... Lady, I gave you jerky. I didn't even sell it to you. I gave it to you. All right, we need to go back to the future if we want to see how that played out. How are we doing? Our ether habit, I think, is fine. 15 mid potions, shelters, plenty. Yeah, wow, very, very generous with just random item drops, actually. Cool, okay, yeah, no other upgrades, we're fine for consumables. Let's time travel. Okay, we have a broken sword. Let's check back, with the frog? Not these frogs, the cool one. And be like, hey, yo, you want a legendary sword, kid? What do you got for us, Ribbit?
You've returned. That badge. I see. So you met the lad. There's not a thing I can do against the fiend lord. To fight him would require the legendary Masamune, which is... No, matters little. Even had I the blade, I've no right to wield it. Please, leave me be.
The joke is that he has by far the most macho voice of the party. Yo, we robbing him.
A broken sword.
Oh, okay. It's a good thing we came here.
A broken sword hilt. This is part of the Masamune. It's engraved with archaic letters. I think I can make it out. Let's see. Melchior. I'm terribly dyslexic.
Oh, what would that be? R-O...
Rylacam.
Melchior? That guy from Medina Village? Oh, what does this mean, Chrono?
Yo, are we not the only time travelers? Is the mysteriously chill village master swordsmith also a time traveler? I'd be down with that. There are none alive who can mend the Masamune. Probably true. Probably true. You know, maybe if we go 400 years into the future, we know a guy. Ah, we know snakes! Oh, we're right in the little rabbit dude to make it rain. You are correct. Frog has two modes. They are sulk and they are flex. You know, never the twain shall meet. The trick is that once my boy starts flexing, it's on, like Kong. We just have to get him to the state of Flex Master. Okay, so yeah, broken sword and leads on a swordsmith who was kind enough to inscribe it. That's actually, yeah, pretty standard practice, really. You gotta show off. So... Oh wait, yeah, we can get a free heal. Oh man, I'm so stingy with my shelters. We can get a free heal in the End of Time, where all the portals are gonna direct us to in the time being. I'm not even particularly concerned about updating the king. Like, yeah, no, whatever, dude. We're gonna go win your war for you. I feel a little bad that those things keep attacking me because they're naught but grist for the mill. Anyway, back into this portal. Now we're gonna drink from the bucket which does not herald the end of the world. I think that's this bucket. Okay. They really need to label those. Yo, what up, Robo? You chillin'? Yeah, you chillin'. I have nothing against Robo, but I kind of like the ladies. The magic is better. What portal do we want? He's not in Guardia. He's in Medina. No, we don't need to be in 65 million BC. Or the future. Medinaville. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna Narnia out of these people's cabinet. Yeah, there we go. And then Melkor just lives next door, chilling with all these monsters.
Oh, you're back again. come to see my
My colic? My cowlick?
This sword. It's the Masamune. How did you get this?
Well, why would your name be engraved on that sword?
That is a very long story.
Yo, he hit his theme music.
But that is the story you came to hear, is it not?
No, dude, we came to get you to fix the sword. We didn't track you down because you were a story smith, okay? That's my job.
Oh, of course. Tell us about the Masamune.
Oh, Luca. Yeah, I can't stay angry at you. Can you reforge it?
I could. Were it possible for us to get our hands on some of the dreamstone from which the sword was made?
Dreamstone? Where can we get that?
It's nowhere to be found anymore. It was a glittering red stone, once valued even more than gold. Unfortunately, that was long, long ago. Longer even than you could imagine. Like millions of years, like tens of millions of years, wink wink, into the past. Well, let us just say, I doubt you'll ever find any, but if you should, I'll be more than happy to repair the Masamune. Keep it with you until then. Would you like to buy?
Yeah, dude, what are you selling? Same stuff as, largely the same stuff as before. Oh, decent prices, though. He's cool. Also, 10,000 years ago, before Sigourney Weaver, enjoy the mid-ether now. In the future, they will be illegal. I think we all know why. No, I kind of really love the cryptic old man head fake. Because, he hit his theme music. And then he's like, oh, it's a very long story. But that's what you're here to hear, isn't it? And then Luke asks him, one question, oh yeah, we absolutely, can you fix it? Right? She just totally preempts him. What's that long story? We didn't get to find out. That's nice. That's a good, that's a good little trick. I like that a lot. So we could go back to the Heckran cave, through the Heckran cave, to jump in that whirlpool again. Obviously, though, it is faster for us just to go back to the future, and travel from there. Is there anything we need to do back in Truce? I don't think so. Bum around the Millennial Fair, I suppose. See if the king has decided to not have us executed. No, he's definitely still gonna. So, we need to go really far back in time to find a magic mineral to reforge the Sword of Legends to battle the Fiend Lord, who is going to summon lavas to wipe out humanity. Super. Why not? Let's do it. So many positive waves. I think we can't lose. Where was that? Lens. Oh, yeah, right. We can go straight to Lens Square if we wanted to. A quick detour to Lens Square. There's a very, very important piece of business which I've nearly forgotten about. That will have dire ramifications if we do not take care of it before leaving this area for a little while. Well, a long while, but that's time travel. Look at this man's hand-packed lunch. You got some jerky in there, old man? Mine now. Okay, now that we have once again eaten his lunch, milkshake drank, now we can go back about our world saving. As far back as we can possibly go with this portal-based time travel system. Incidentally, have you wondered why there are portals only to these specific epochs? And it is because something happened in those time periods to basically break holes in the otherwise linear flow of time, moving swiftly like a river in one direction. We have seen the true face of time, however, and been a bit naughty with it. Notably, Luca is one of the things which is destroying the timeline, her little telepath experiment. What is it? This one here? Go to the Mystic Mountains 65 million before Common Era. Yeah, I mean, obviously this is a good idea, right? There won't be any differences in the biosphere or anything, you know. We're not going to introduce diseases from the future or present day and wipe out our, you know, naked caveman proto-human ancestors. I love it. Let's go. Yep, there's no ground.
Those things are all green and scaly.
Looking directly over at Marley when she says it.
Oh, and there's dinosaurs too. Oh, what are those things?
Take this, causality. Hey, linear understanding of the flow of time. What if we just start killing things? Butterfly effect? I hardly knew her. We are the worst time travelers. We're the time haters. We're here to hate on all time. Okay, they die pretty easy, though. Always what I like when making first contact with an intelligent species. They were wearing clothing, for the record. The dinosaurs have clothes. Obtained a petal. We're outnumbered! Oh, wait, hang on. I knew I overlooked something. No, we'll get... Okay, no, I'm good. Yep. We're outnumbered. Okay, there are 7 of them. We just killed 5 of them. This is not terrible, Luca. Hit them with the napalm. The grenades you're carrying.
What should we do, Chrono?
We should be slicing lizards. Come on. Whoa. 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 Oh, I did not expect an animated cutscene. I was like, I'm gonna marry her. We did not get an animation for any other characters. Why I'm so surprised. Goodness, she's tough.
Who is that? Oh, they're coming our way.
Yeah, we'll clean up after that. Can we get them in one? We got to flex on our new host here. Luca has a new crush. Everyone has a new crush, man. Ayla is best girl.
What do you want?
And Ayla's over here like, quiet, Nines. A 10 is speaking.
Eh?
Immediately pins Chrono to the nearest wall.
Chrono!
Should she be incongruously French? Because I'm not going to do like an Unga Bunga accent. Obviously, yes.
You strong. What name? Chrono name. Good name. Me name? Me.
Her Ayla. Her Grimlock.
Me Ayla. Ayla like strong man, so Ayla like Chrono. Get away from her, Chrono!
Jealous much?
Well, looks like somebody's got a new friend. You strong too. Ayla like strong person. Man, woman, both like.
Oh dear.
I don't, I'm not.
Luca, sweetie, we've been meaning to talk to you about that. Everybody knew already.
Chrono, where from?
How can we explain?
We're from way after the day after tomorrow. Haha, you funny. Ayla like funny person. Oh, it's no use. You come village, talk and eat, dance, drink, fun. We'd love to go, but we're looking for some dreamstone right now.
Yeah, we all about that crystal.
Stone? Stone everywhere. Here, there, village. Ayla give you many, many stone.
Yeah, she pounded them rocks. She was flipping bricks for Masamune before we became a Type 1 civilization.
Yoka village this way. Follow Ayla.
Oh yeah, she is just all-purpose cultural cat girl, Ayla there. Okay, no treasure chests. The portal is still here. Good news. We can jump off that cliff and travel back to the future. It's important that I remember to do the pause every time. Berserk. We have a Berserker ring in our inventory, and we have Ayla about to be recruited. I like where this thread is going. Yeah, okay, so now the game got me like desperately thinking like what other new cutscenes are going to be added. Because we got one for Ayla's introduction, not for any of the other characters. I have a feeling when we get Frog to lock in, when he stops being a sad froggy, and starts being, you know, a amphibian engine of destruction. I think if there's going to be cutscenes added, I think that's going to be one of them. You'll know it when it happens. In the meantime, I kind of love that it's like going right back to Ayla's battle theme, but just as like the overworld music here. It's like, in case you were wondering, this is her house. And we are thinning down the dinos a little bit, because if you've noticed, they are dropping like random stuff. It says petals. And I vaguely recall that, like, there's a barter economy back here in 65 million BC where, like, the locals will trade us surprisingly good equipment for, like, random hunting goods, so, like, horns and petals and stone and stuff. I don't recall if there's anything that we can purchase with just money. Like, convince them that shiny rock is, you know, worth more than their hospitality and land. Obviously, we're going to try. In the meantime, I suppose I should begin disjointedly and distractedly talking about our book club in the Corundum catalog of time-traveling anomaly. For the evening, and true as my word, I'm a man of my word. I was going to say, I'm going to tell you a story about Alice. Remember Alice? There's a game about Alice. Shout out to Project
Chrono, slow. Yoka village this way. Follow Ayla.
Yo, I can't jump 50 feet vertical, lady.
Chill.
Oh, I love this. Exactly 65 million BC, right on the... I'm not sure what centennial that is. Awesome Evil Doom Tower. I love that. That's a Bond villain hanging out in there. They haven't invented them yet. No, what was he saying? Is the Time Machine. H.G. Wells. Again, shout out Project Gutenberg. You can read it for free. It is long since in the public domain. They've made many movies and sequels and spin-offs and then licensed reproductions, etc. 1895 by H.G. Wells. Written, rather, 1895 by the great H.G. Wells. What a story. Had to go back and reread it for the first time myself over this past week. Haven't done that in years and years and years.
You Reptite friend, I beat you up.
Drink happy water. Drink feel good.
Yo. Crew, you ever travel back through time, and the locals offer you the happy water? You drink. Yo, can we bottle up like a big jug of this stuff and sell it in the future? Like, hey, it's like the Enertron, except it actually fills your stomach. It's happy water.
Reptite scales, cold blood, hard to beat.
Yeah, they do have a little bit more physical resistance. Our magic, particularly fire magic and lightning magic, is very, very good against them. However, if only the locals could command powerful elemental forces. Maybe that hasn't been invented yet.
You wear funny skins.
You want see pretty stone? Redstone, Chief has.
The Chief Hut, north of village. That's the Chief's Hut. We're just exploring. Lightning stun dinosaur. I did know that. Actually, I haven't tested that theory, but I think I knew that.
You strange, have good stuff.
No, Chief no say okay, no can trade. Wow, surprisingly strong central command economy here.
Trade your shiny stone.
Okay, so for our gold only gets us the most basic of basic supplies. Potions and panacea. They don't even have ether yet. Man, I'm happy to introduce them. You bring things for new things, that's right. Petal, Fang, Horn, and Feather, yep. When rain, rare monster come out, rare one, good hunt. Cool. Okay. Where is their hunting grounds? That is a dactyl nest. Oh, that's the hunting range. Okay. Hunting range is to the north. A dactyl nest, if in case we need, pterodactyls. Chief's Hut. Yeah, did you know Dinosaur Week Meteor? Foreshadowing is a literary device.
Good. Chrono, come. Night soon. Finish ready for party. Chrono, this way.
Yo, we unga this bunga.
Listen, Ayla. Me make new friend. Strong man. Chrono. Chrono friend, Marleluga.
Ooga. Wow, game, you're really gonna make me eat ooga, aren't you?
Now dance. Now babunga.
And thus they did babunga when commanded by the chief. I should be probably vaguely offended by this in its entirety. I'm just shocked that the cosplayers 65 million and 1,000 years in the future managed to perfectly recreate this ceremonial musical number and dance. Ladies?
Oh, should I or shouldn't I?
Yo, Luca just going ham on whatever that is. Possibly ham.
Oh, come on, Chrono. Let's have fun.
Hey, yo, Marley, bad stuff happens when we just have fun, remember? There's prior art to this. You got lost in the void outside of time and space.
Ooga booga, manga meeple, dance with wind people.
Ooga booga, manga meeple, dance with mountain people. Oompa loompa, doopity doo. we've got some more time travel for you. Sing, sing, dance all night. Yo, we got some rhythm. Chrono over here, Commander Shepard, just cannot dance and refuses to try. The one other blonde in the area, how you doing? And you not Oka person. Why Ayla give party? Strange.
Chrono try drink? This one special time drink. Good drink. Name Skull Smash. Next day, Skull feel like smash.
Yo. Yes, ma'am.
Auka village fight reptite. Leader named Zala. Zala very smart. All in Auka village fight. No fight person go Laruba village. Always run from reptite, always hide. Not nowhere village. Zala want to destroy Oka, Laruba, both. But Ayla no lose. Only when Ayla dead stop fight.
Yo, we got a cure for that.
No more talk that. Today meet Chrono. Good day. Eat, drink, dance, sing.
Yo, Luke getting tore up? Okay.
Yeah, Chrono, you got to try some of this.
Whole bowl of hooch.
Or so you a man or a mouse? Drink it in one gulp.
Kids get hammered. My boy straight drank more than his entire upper body in volume. Luca a menace, man.
Oh, this is wonderful, isn't it, Chrono? I think I'll dance too. This is great. Come on, let's dance.
Oh, I am gonna be Commander Shepard over here. Okay. I'm not sure breaking out in spontaneous laughter counts as a dance move, but, you know, maybe the locals don't know any better.
Chrono red rock look. 4. This rock?
Giant chunk of mineral just on her person.
Rare red rock. Have rock means strong person. Ayla most strong Oka village, so Ayla rock.
Yeah, Ayla does rock. I want to be very clear about that. Even if she's not always in the active party, because, you know, she lacks a little bit of utility, Ayla is the best. Everyone knows this.
Chrono won't Chrono challenge Ayla. Win, Ayla give. Chrono challenge Ayla.
Yeah, sure, why not? What do we do?
Ayla go get more skull smash. Party now, so drink. Chrono and Ayla have battle. Who drink more?
Oh, we have to drink the cave woman with 50-foot vertical leap under the table? Oh boy. Can I kill some dinosaurs for you? Can we do that instead? No? We doing this?
Oh, we start now. Mash A many time.
Yeah. We slamming it.
No more Chrono. Ayla lose, give rock. Chrono drink good. Drink one more. Strong Chrono. 4. Maybe too much drink.
Drink an entire cauldron of something called Skull Smash. Chrono's up at the break of dawn. He's like, I've been on an ether binge 5 days. This Skull Smash ain't nothing to me, man. We straight gassed.
Oh, my head. I did what last night? Liar. Oh, but why does my head hurt like this?
Oh, morning, Chrono. Wasn't last night fun? Hey, where did these footprints come from? Oh, that was Luke. Hey, where did these footprints come from? Where did all these webs come from? Oh, it's gone! The gate key's gone! We are officially trapped in 65 million BC. At least the locals are friendly. Well, the mammals, anyway. Oh, the thief must have left these prints. Without the key, we're stuck here forever. This is bad. We have to go see Ayla. Yes. Yo, I love these furs. Like, I'm sure they're supposed to be like either bears or like great tigers or something, but it kind of looks like they're enormous bulldog pelts. Wake up! Give her the triple, you know, that's what... Oh, Chrono early wake. Oh, too much skull smash. Oh, sorry to wake you, but someone stole something important from us while we were asleep. What? Stole? Must be Reptite. Chrono, go with Ayla. We find bad Reptite. The only good Reptite, of course. Dead ones. Who else? Who else? Do we want Luca or Marley, or to really throw everyone for a loop and bring a robot into the distant past, inexplicably? I'm all for the inexplicable. I think we're going to stick with Marley for now, simply because, you know, I don't think she gets enough love. And she will be benched for much of the game later on. So yeah, she can have a little salami. Maybe village person see. We go ask Chrono come. And Luke is just going to stay here like nursing a hangover. Okay, what is Ayla's deal other than being best girl, which we already knew? She starts at level 18, so right about where we at. Great health. Bare fist. Monk style. She just punching people. Wearing stone. Her armor is better than anything that we have invented, even in the distant future. Caveman power. Strength plus 4 on the power scarf. Really, really good. We could give her the Berserk ring, but then we would not be able to use any for skills. So for the moment, I think we will just, yeah, we're just gonna have her punch dinosaurs, right? Like, I think that's the solution. You see a T-Rex, you punch it. My remake of Jurassic Park is gonna be great. Yo, you willing to trade with us now? Fang, Petal, Horn, Feather, give me 6. 3 each to kind. I give you good strong thing, what you give me. Lightning does stun dinosaurs. Oh, okay. Petal and Fang is a ruby gun. Petal and Horn, a shaman's bow. Petal and Feather is the stone arm. Fang and Horn, mammoth tusk. I don't know what... Is that maybe a blade? These are all good upgrades. Yeah. Fang and Feather is the ruby vest. Ruby vest strong against fire. Awesome. So there will probably be some off-screen hunting. Do a little bit of grinding up in the north there. Because those are fun items, and actually we want to get probably, you know, next level of text. Oh, that's what I forgot to check for Ayla. What are her abilities? Kiss, lightly heal, ally, and restore status. Yeah, exactly what it sounds like. Marley is 100 shy of haste. If you've noticed already that, like, Chrono has a very, very, very fast turn cycle, because he's a high-speed character, with haste on him, it's basically, like, it is always his turn. It is always his activation. Very powerful. Let's finish interrogating the locals. Me see Reptites, come from meeting grounds, go south, forest maze. Where Kino, that was the sulky guy. Forest maze, scary place, many monsters, many paths. Chief, be careful. Yo, we going into a forest maze. It's the safest place, really. Oh, that's nice. Oh, we gotta get to that sick tower at the bottom. I like that. I like that a lot. What up, Kino? You still lame? Kino, what you do? Say now. Kino, sorry, Ayla. Kino, take Chrono stuff. Who I take? Kino like Ayla best. Ayla say like Chrono. Kino mad. Yo, we invented the first love triangle. Boom, take that, the entire history of mankind. And the solution right here is like, yeah, duh, obviously, polycules for everybody. Natural state of things. Oh. Ayla, you don't have to do that. Beating the kid up, yeah. Kino know why Ayla hit? Because Ayla violent and short-tempered? Ayla no like Kino? No, Ayla like Kino best, so Ayla no want Kino do bad thing. Bad thing, not good. Yo, we are discovering first principles of human philosophy. Bad things are bad, good things are good, and bad things are not good. We're going to be talking about preferable outcomes for human happiness. Kino sorry, Ayla. Kino sorry, Chrono. Give thing back, Chrono. No have. Reptites take. Reptite? Where Reptite go? Oh, run trees there. Yeah, we see the footprints. Ayla go. Kino go back village. Ayla gone. Kino protect the Oka. Oh, okay, Ayla. Kino, man. Ayla die, Ayla have baby. Then Kino chief. Ayla. Father Reptite. Get Chrono thing. Yeah, no, girl, don't step down. You have the baby and you stay chief, okay? If we're changing history willy-nilly, let's get some matriarchy up in here. I don't like this King Guardia guy at all. And not just because he tried to have me executed on a flimsy pretense. And again, don't go talking to me about no butterfly effects or nothing. We are going to steal all the resources from the, you know, primitive hominids living in pre-agrarian villages. They don't need their supplies. I need their supplies. Whoa, sick! What's this monkey bird dude? A bow. I love it. Yeah, that's really cool. Let's hit him with lightning. He is not a dinosaur, apparently, because lightning didn't do a thing. Magic doesn't seem to do a thing. Punching works. Swords work. Okay. I figured out what the baddies were weak to. Point blank annihilation. Yeah, no, Valdem, it's 65 million BC, and, like, not only, like, it's not just that we're both basically speaking English, like, the sentence structure is largely identical, right? Like, Ayla hasn't invented, you know, conjugation of verbs yet, but otherwise, yeah, no, perfectly fine. So that is indeed a fine time. Well, we didn't get any. Oh, right, she doesn't actually have her tech yet. So we can't get any dual techs until she learns that. It's mutually intelligible. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, the chief is obviously crushing on Chrono and wants to have a party and drinks something called Skull Smash. So not only do we share like language, even like the concept of idiom of how does a hangover feel, is a mutual experience with our distant ancestors, and I'm here for it. As I am kind of wandering around this place, roughly following footprints. I seem to have lost the footprints. Oh, there they are. Birds! Golden eagles. That change color? Why not? We're gonna see if they like a little ice. Just fine. Now, is magic necessary when they turn red? Or is that just... Oh, they counterattack with flames once they've turned red. That's fair. They warn you. The color's right there. I think probably Ayla and Chrono are, yeah, both strong enough to just get past their threshold before that happens. I kind of want to see like Ayla's like folio of incredibly like soulful, well written and thought out poetry and sonnet. Like she has put the entire, at this point, literally the entirety of the human experience to verse. Like Sappho style, and is a lyric poetess. Then these these time travelers just show up and are like, man, these people sound like hillbillies. Another bow bow. I ain't scared of you. I know your weakness is punching. I don't know what this little guy thinks he's going to accomplish in the backfield. Nah! Don't throw me, bro! But, yeah, what was I saying? Oh, before I got distracted by a surprise cutscene and Ayla just taking up all of the oxygen and coolness in the room. Yeah, okay. The Time Machine, H.G. Wells. Basic, it is written in 1895. It is not the first story to deal with like the concept of time travel, of like the idea that a being can go to the future or the past, because that's an old, like, even the, like, there's Greek myth that roughly deals with squint and look at it and like, oh, I had a dream and I went to the future and I saw our civilization. Like, the idea of we're going to use like time travel as a speculative fiction to look at different settings and whatnot, absolutely. Thomas More has Utopia, which is again sent in like effectively set in like a perceived future. So time travel is not a new idea, but the Time Machine is the first like what would probably look at it and call it a proper. Not hard science fiction, but like a proper science fiction story, using time travel as a both literary and physical device, plot device. And it has a incredibly relatable intro. It is a Victorian inventor. He is nameless. Wells does this with a lot of his stories, where they have, you know, you see this with War of the Worlds. There's the artilleryman, the reporter, the survivors, the narrator. The time traveler, or the time machine's the same way. Our narrator is an unnamed scientist. He's a Victorian dude. He invents a time machine. He has his rich friends over, other fellow Victorian men of pleasure and learning, and he's just like, yeah, hey, check it out. I built a time machine. Ain't that cool? and they're like, "Wow, this lawn chair looking thing travels through time? How?" And the most explanation that Wells feels to give, setting the trend for all future science fiction authors after him, is I figured out fourth dimensional mathematics. Everybody else moves in 3 dimensions. This baby moves in 4 dimensions. That's all you need to do. It slips into the 4th dimension. It pops out wherever you want. It's that easy. Notably, and this is funny, tying back to discussion from last week. We were talking about the idea that, like, oh, you want to see time travel where, like, the rotation of the Earth is a big deal because everything is constantly in motion. So turns out that's a time machine. They don't focus on the fact that the Earth is moving per se, but there's a big deal made that, like, oh, well, I traveled far enough into the future that the continents have drifted. And what is going on here? These guys digging holes? Do I have to follow them down the holes? That doesn't seem safe. But it's like, yeah, pay attention to continental drift because the world may not look the same when you are time traveling. I thought that was a really, really nice touch to include that. And it's also like, oh, this is why I took my time machine out for a jaunt, and I came back a week later looking really bedraggled. And it's not because they have San Dimas time. It's not that it's not that time kept flowing back in Victorian England. It's just that, well, the time machine landed somewhere else because the planet is in a different shape topographically. So I had to walk. I had to get this thing towed back here. Oh, right. They dig holes, and then that lets us get through different chambers on the different floors. Cool. Little plant thing? I'll fight it. Want to get some of them tech points for Ayla, so she can start, like, roundhouse kicking people. Yeah, so in a pretty... Oh, sweet! Parasitic enemy attacking the other guy. I love that. Yeah, finish off that plant for me, guy. Thank you. And now for your reward. Hashtag eternal reward. It's a nice sword. Yeah, that's effective. I kind of wish that we had, like, a Ayla's reaction to seeing magic performed for the first time. Like, maybe that's a little Final Fantasy VI. But just this, like, oh yeah, yeah, totally, check it out. Anyway, in a stark departure from, like, oh, I wanna travel back and meet, you know, the great philosophers. I want to hang out with Dante and all that, or whatever. Which would have been a very Victorian gentleman sort of read on it. This guy's like, no. The past sucks. Its best accomplishment was making Victorian men of leisure like ourselves. So I want to see the far future. I want to see where humanity goes from here. I want to be a tourist. He also wants to be a little bit of a colonialist because he's like, oh yeah, I want to find great learnings from the future and save time of human development by just stealing that stuff, just bringing it back here. Which, okay, you know, appreciate him being honest. Not, you know, a lot, but... And anyway, the narrator decides that what he's going to do is he goes to the incredibly specific date of 802,701 BC, or AD, excuse me. So 802,701 AD, like 800,000 years in the future. And he said, and is audacious enough to think, yeah, I'm sure mankind is still doing just fine, still just kicking, just chilling. That wildly, unbelievably far into the future. And yes, Ayla is both unbothered by magic and gun. Projectile weapons don't mean nothing to her, man. She's fighting dinosaurs. She's drinking that skull smash. Ayla flow. But yeah, so guy goes like, I'm gonna go to the future. I want to see how humanity's doing. And another trope that we can thank H.G. Wells for is kind of like again, he didn't invent it, but perfects it in science fiction style. Is like, yo, Reptites, we fight. Line up. Oh, I think they knocked Ayla out. Oh yeah, she's sleepy. She's just having a little lie down. This has escalated quickly. Fortunately, we have mighty elemental powers. Let's go ahead and... Oh, wrong target. That's fine. I was gonna say, let's give a kiss to Marley, who is on the ground. Come on, guys. That ain't cool, Reptites. It's a little funny how reliably obnoxious that is. It turns out the weakness of humanity is having a little bit of a nap mid-fight. That's okay. Chrono bringing the lightning. He's the devil, he loves metal. Anyway, I was saying, yeah, okay. Nameless time-traveling Victorian gentleman in 800,000 and change AD. The world is something of a false utopia, as he describes it. All once great crystal spires and togas, which haven't collapsed. Everything just looks a bit run down and ill-kempt and almost kind of looping back around to pastoral in its sense of development. And the big joke is that humanity has sort of devolved. Had what we might call a parallel evolution of the like all the regular races and ethnic groups that this Victorian gentleman recognizes are gone, and there is now the Eloi and the Morlocks. The Eloi are the surface-dwelling, like placid, childlike, simple-minded, like leisure class, basically, and that ends up being kind of the entire joke. Is the narrator discovers that the Eloi are literally they were the rich people. They were the parasitic oligarch class of multimillionaires and billionaires who lived lives of such ever-increasing leisure that when technology allowed humanity to conquer germs and cure disease, there was no difficulty whatsoever facing the upper crust of society. So they became these, like, just jank, like, sleepy, human, leisure class human derivative. Great stuff. The Morlocks, by contrast, who are subterranean, feral, brutal cannibals. Yes, they eat people. How could they not? Were the labor class. They were the proletariat, who had been, for hundreds of thousands of years, they had been worked like beasts by the, eventually Eloi overlord class. And so because they had been treated as beasts and exploited like beasts, they became beasts. And that is the professor's initial read on it, specifically textually delivered through the lens of socialism. I was not aware that H.G. Wells was a big socialist. H.G. Wells was a big socialist. So, based, right? Yeah, great. Love it. And the Eloi, these, distracted, they won't even save themselves from drowning. They have no survival instinct. They're aware that they're being, sometimes hunted in the night by the Morlocks, and incapable of conceiving that they can do anything about that. It is a fairly stark indictment, shall we say, of of the rich. And they are being, Soylent Green's people-style twist. The Morlocks are brutal and subterranean, but they're not stupid. They're perfectly functional. They are basically raising the Eloi as open-range cattle. The Morlocks not only have perfect knowledge of what they are. We're monstrous subterranean dwellers. We eat people, and we want the tastiest people to eat. So we're fattening up the leisure class on the surface, and we just come out at night and eat them. Duh. So Wells said, "Eat the rich," and then he actually provided a template for how one might go about doing so. Based, as the kids say, right? But yeah, the Morlocks steal the time machine. They don't know how to drive it, right? They're not familiar with technology anymore. But it's they do it to bait the narrator into coming into a citadel that they have of one of their underground fortresses. And he can see the writing on the wall, but because they don't know that it's a traveling device, as there's a desperate, chase scene he manages to get back into his lawn chair and flee back into the past. So a lot of a lot of tropes that come out of this. False utopia, time travel as a means of exploration and also exploitation. That being one of the great jokes of the narrative, that the nameless inventor wanted to, steal the ideas and progress from humanity in the future, only to find out that humanity does not evolve in any meaningful capacity because we stopped having problems that necessitated our evolution. Side note, Wells was very specifically, again, in the text, it is we figured out diseases. We cured all diseases, and then humanity didn't have to evolve forward anymore, so we backslid. I have to remind myself that this was written in 1895 because H.G. Wells read about germ theory, and all I can figure is that he read about germ theory, and it totally changed his understanding of the world at large. It blew his mind, because this is the same guy who writes, War of the Worlds, where these super evolved invaders from Mars whose technology outstripes ours in such a way that we are the backwater tribal power being colonized by a technologically superior foe. And it is the diseases of Earth that end up wiping out these invaders, because they had evolved to such a point that they no longer had diseases, so their immune systems were weakened. I found it very interesting that was also a plot point in the Time Machine. Wells just loved germ theory, I guess. More power to him. So yeah, that is the Time Machine. That is the Time Machine. Not a terribly long read. Again, available on Gutenberg Project. Check it out. It's great. And any work that has either something name dropped the Morlocks, looking at you, the X-Men from the 90s, or the idea of the cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers, titular chud or not, is riffing directly off of that. So we found out where all that came from. our own bit of time travel, and it's just in time for a boss fight.
What in the world? Could those filthy apes have crafted something this advanced?
Yo, what up, Ayla?
And so the hairless apes arrive. Ah, and these new ones appear cut from a finer cloth than Ayla.
Yo, you don't talk that way about my girl.
Perfect! This should make things easier. Tell me, apes, what is the purpose of this device?
That is mammal racism, ma'am. We are not going to tell the intelligent talking dinosaur wearing skulls how to travel through time. Thank you.
I suppose you need some motivation. So be it! Come, Nizmel!
Guards sees us? Yo, Bebop and Rocksteady, what? Oh, I love this thing. Sick. We know that... Well, it looks like a dinosaur. Let's see what lightning does to it. Defense lowered by shock. Yep, okay. Man, what an important tip from a random stranger. We'll see how long that lasts for. Long enough to get a dual tech in. Love that for us. I don't love the electrical discharge. I guess that's just going to be the cost of doing business. Okay. Aura Whirl, please. And I assume defenses are, yeah, back up. Okay. Nice crit from it. I love that Ayla just with her bare fist is doing like as much as our combo magic. She cast Fist. It was super effective. Do definitely need to heal again before it does that again. Game makes Miss Frog so bad. Could certainly use another healer and damage dealer. Or another source of lightning damage, but that's never going to happen. Got some good hits that time, though, so can only complain so much. Chrono. Cleave for Chrono. Hopefully Marley will have a chance to heal herself before the electrical discharge. Looks like we just snuck it in. Okay, good, good, good. Riding the lightning. This thing's got to be almost done. We can only have so many cycles. Come on, come on. Yeah, okay, there we go, there we go. Punched to death. Turned into oil. That's how it works, right? Smooth 500 XP, 10 TP. We got the Rondilio kick. Drill kick. I would have liked to have that for that fight, but, you know, so it goes.
The apes beat Nisbel. Give thing back Chrono now. Very well, you've won today. But know that we Reptites are the rulers of this world.
Yeah, I mean, they got technology and, like, architecture and stuff.
We'll not surrender it, you filthy apes. Is the gate key alright? Why am I asking you? Oh, thank goodness, it looks like it's okay. Is there to come anytime? No.
Ayla still hungover, and did a whole boss fight and dungeon.
Chrono leave? No Chrono Ayla, no fun. Well, thanks, Ayla. I learned a lot from you. Did you?
Sorry, Chrono. Kino try be strong now. Even more strong, Chrono.
Come again, Chrono. Have party, drink, eat, dance, fight, fun.
I kind of like that not everyone joins the party immediately. Like, yeah, hey, I got a job here. I gotta start, you know, being responsible for the entire fact that the human race exists in the future. I'm not suggesting she's mitochondrial Eve, as she is not the only woman we're finding in the past here. But I am strongly implying it. So let's look at... I know we got a bunch of... Where is that going to be? We got a decent number of... Yeah, okay, we have... We had to bring, what, was it 6? Or was it 3 and 3 of... We have at least 3 of everything except horn, so... Let's see what we can get. Yeah. Fang and horn, okay, we can't... I wanted the mammoth tusk, which we can't get. Alas, petal and fang for a ruby gun? Yeah, let's get a gun. Let's get a gun built by cavemen. Spectacular. Let's say feather and petal. Got us ourselves a stone arm. Oh, we don't need 2 ruby guns. Okay. We will need more supplies if we want to get more stuff, but... Behold, a weapon made with no technology. A plasma gun from the future is 26 damage. A gun which shoots literal gemstones made by cavemen is in fact substantially stronger. And replacing Robo's arms with rock makes him a better fighter. I'm here for it. I think these cavemen are onto something. We got the... Yeah, okay, we got the stone from her, right? That happened. We should be good. Let's get us some happy water. It's better than eating an old man's lunch off the table, and I would know about eating an old man's lunch off the table. Back up the Misty Mountains. And then I think we have everything we need for Melkor. And we can reforge the legendary Masamune. Alright, I need to be using magic on these boys and girls. My little dinosaur babies. And since after that, we have the hero medallion, and we will, I believe, soon have the restored Masamune. We should be able to get Frog out of his funk and make him a beast for all seasons. At which point, I mean, he might leave the active party, but not readily or easily. We're gonna teach that boy magic. The best way to get through a time portal. Like, what if it doesn't open when it's supposed to? Lots of luck, kids. Yeah, back to Medina Village. I feel sorry for these two mystics just hanging out, and we keep barging through their home at all hours of the day. I'm mostly upset that we cannot eat the food off of their table.
Dear me, you truly found some dreamstone. Yes, that will do quite nicely. With that, I can make the blade whole again. But first, the Masamune and now this dreamstone. How in the world did you? No, I suppose it does not matter. Make yourselves at home, this will take some time.
I'll lend you a hand. I like how Luca is just, like, incapable of doing what this old man says. It's like, yeah, listen to my long story. She cuts him off. Make yourself at home. She's like, no, I'm helping. I don't know a thing about swordsmithing, but I'm gonna muck in. Well, how are you gonna fix it? I'm telling you, Frank Ninja, just put the hilt, use the chunk of dreamstone as the new hilt, and then just swing it at people, blade first.
Of course, the dreamstone must be refined if we have to repair the Masamune. But that is not all. The blade itself must be activated as well. You work on the dreamstone, I will take care of the sword.
Okay, fear not. The great Luca knows her way around your workshop. I'm sorry, Luca, babe. I love you like you love dangerous prehistoric women, but I have no reason to suspect that you know how to make an alloy out of a 65-million-year-old extinct rock you've never seen before.
Alright, it's done. Could you bring me the dreamstone?
Oh, I'm done here, too. She just, like, grinds it up with water. Just snorting some of it.
Alright, let's get started.
I will say, for all that legendary swords to combat evil are kind of like a dime a dozen in RPGs in general and JRPGs in specific. I do like that we get a little bit of a reforging scene for it. Like, we actually had to put in the effort.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
That is a big sword.
Behold, Masamune, Sol's glory.
Wow, that's the same sword we gave you.
If you were expecting lesser work, you shouldn't have come to me.
Okay, Chrono, let's take the Masamune to Frog. And he has the same inventory. Cool. Okay. Okay, so back through Narnia, back to 600 AD, head down to the frog in the woods, deal with his midlife crisis, and encourage him to, be ending lives. Have an ending life crisis instead, except the life is Magus. That made sense. Y'all just keep kicking that thing back and forth. Don't let me stop you. I'd like to think that we're becoming like a passé thing. Like these bizarrely dressed foreigners, one of whom looks an awful lot like members of your royal family, just wandering through town every now and then. People waving like it's that old lady in the end of Return of the King when they get back to Hobbiton. It's like these adventurers. No respect to their elders. Yo, what up, Frog?
You've come again.
That sword's bigger than him!
The sword. No, it could not be. The Masamune. I must ponder this turn of events. You may remain here for the night.
Man, we hanging out with everybody. We partying. You got any Skull Smash? We drinking straight Skull Smash.
Cyrus, you're leaving, aren't you?
If you leave, where will I go? What will I do?
I am. It's long past we reclaimed the badge from the Frog King. And I need to see that sword with mine own eyes.
King, Cyrus... Sorry, King, comma. Cyrus, this kingdom has need of you. Lien and I need you as well. See that you return.
As long as there is life in these bones, I shall, come what may. Well then, by your leave.
Do I control Cyrus? Yo, we got some Lancelot situation going on. Len giving a real long look to him, on the way out the door.
Sir Cyrus. Rebel. Hut, hut. On behalf of the knighthood, we wish you a safe journey and Godspeed.
Go with him. Earn your pay.
My brothers, I trust the kingdom's protection to you. See that she is kept safe from her enemies. Also, I'm swole. Look at me. Like twice the size of you guys. Pardon the delay. Let us be on our way.
Glenn, you be careful too.
Be well, your majesty.
Yo, royalty should not be on a first-name basis with you, as a rule. I love that the boss music hasn't changed.
So you seek the hero's badge, Knight of the Kingdom of Men? Come and take it then, if you can. Croak.
That is what I mean to do. Nirvana strike.
Ah, I'm beaten. Filthy badge. Do not think I'll forget this.
We beaten up frog royalty. We taken amulets.
Gah!
Glenn, watch out!
Cyrus! Your sword! The Masamune!
Is that the best you can do? Without your sword, you're nothing.
You've not bested me yet.
Cyrus, I'm done for.
Listen to me, Glenn. I will hold them here. Use that chance to escape.
Yes, discuss your plan a little more loudly in front of the bad guys, please.
But
Stay, and they'll only kill us both. Go, Glenn! Hadn't you best worry about yourself, Cyrus? I do not think you've the time to be concerned with the well-being of others.
And he does not work with tunes.
This is it, Glenn. Go! Ah!
Straight murked with lightning.
Cyrus!
Run! Run, Glenn! The Queen! Take care of Queen Lynn! I beg. Herc!
Whoa! Whoa! Did not expect the boy to immolate. Yo, spontaneous human combustion is a myth. If you burst into flames, someone wanted you to.
What's the matter? Are you gonna try your luck?
That could scare a little frog with no pond to jump into. How about it, little Magus? Can you give him a more fitting fall?
Very well. No act of defiance goes unpunished.
No!
Herg! Bleh!
Yo, baleful polymorph. Hell of a drug. Ag! He then said, Ag, and fell to his death. That's more like it, you spineless wimp. Yo, our boys should be straight traumatized.
10 long years have passed. Have I the strength? Cyrus.
Bro been a frog for 10 years? He doing okay?
Awaken, Chrono!
Yo, play his music!
I do not know how far my skills will carry me, but I will put them to the test. Let us go to Magus's keep. His strength is no small thing. Do you understand the odds we face?
Nothing can beat science.
Cavemen with rocks could beat science, Luca. We've seen it happen.
The good guys will always win.
Marley, I love you, babe, but, And unfortunately, this is the point where Marley's basically never going to be in the party again. So, before we assault Magus's castle, one of the best set-piece dungeons ever, we will need to make a detour to the end of time. Frog needs to learn magic. And then probably, I will say, very likely that will be off camera, because I am also likely going to jump back to the hunting grounds in 65 million and get. It'll be beneficial to have his text trained up a little bit before jumping directly into Magus's castle, but that'll just be a little bit of a grind. So, I do want to test my theory about if I had to guess where if there were going to be additional animated cutscenes, because I think we're going to find out as sort of our close for the night, if I am correct about that.
Stop that.
Oh no, it's Cyrus, run!
Little imp bastards, get out of here.
Thank you, Cyrus.
Sniffle.
Glenn, there are times when a man must stand and face the things that trouble him.
Boy was outnumbered 4-1. Come on, go easy.
But it hurts to be hit. I can't hurt another. Not even them.
Yo, we're gonna break you that, kid. You're gonna be taking heads.
You're too soft, Glenn.
Like, just this whole storyline, the most character information we have is for these jobbers in 600 AD, right? Like, incredible. We know more about this than we do about Luca.
Glenn, I've decided to join the knighthood.
I mean, you don't really join the knighthood, you are a knight or you aren't, but moving on.
I thought as much. You'll be a fine knight, I'm sure of it.
Won't you come with me?
I cannot.
But why? You're a better sword than I. You always have been.
I haven't the nerve it takes to be a knight. In a real battle, the fear would take me. Yo, we were about 600 years outside of the turn of the millennia when the fear began to take hold. God, I love that shot. They do so much with so little.
No!
Get zapped by mage bolts, wake up as a frog. Didn't even have the wherewithal to loot those treasure chests. I knew he was a pacifist, but come on, man. Thievery ain't violence. And anyway, laws are just threats, you know, made by the dominant socioeconomic ethnic group in a given area.
The badge. The hero's badge. Masamune, if you please.
Yo, plant that. DJ.
My name is Glenn. Long have I carried Cyrus's hopes and dreams, and now I bear the Masamune as well. Henceforth, I claim them as my own. I shall slay the Fiend Lord Magus and restore our honor.
Called it. Yes. Love this. Loving this. Yo, bro doesn't knock. Bro goes through mountains. I like that we got the fully animated version and now we get the classic version of the same. It's cute. The Frog is now fully locked in and will reliably be our best party member for the remainder of the duration of the game. Okay, that tunnel is then going to go. The far side of that will lead to Magus's hidden castle, which is going to be a delightful session. Probably the whole of next session. Magus's castle is a great dungeon. It is quite lengthy, and a perennial favorite and a high water mark of set piece design. And to say nothing of like the concept of a Disc 1 final boss, because the Fiend Lord is not messing around. Also, let's just check, since Frog is actually properly in our inventory, in the party now. Oh, yep. Let's get rid of that bronze. Let's get our boy some flash. And, oh yes, and he has the first unique accessory, the Hero's Badge, his by right, claimed to restore honor. I think it's like plus 25% crit hit chance for the Masamune. Frog is a blender. For now, to the end of time, and also, conveniently enough, the end of our session. Really, really good run tonight. Great milestones. We will superpower Frog. We will get some techs under our belt off screen, so we can tackle Magus properly next time. And yeah, looking very much forward to it. Thank you for joining. It's been good to have you. And yeah, we'll be breaking here. So, as always, take care of yourselves. Failing that, take care of each other. Stay hydrated, stay warm, and I will see you in the next one.